Hello everyone, my name is LotsofLatte, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Grab yourself a warm beverage of your choice, or don't, it's up to you, and I hope you enjoy this playthrough. We just saved Kamiki village back in the last episode, so I guess it's high tide that we go check out the village, huh? There's a lot of people we can talk to, but we're only going to do specific things to move along with the progression of the story. So first let's talk to this chick. Seems pretty cute. Hello. You're giving me pettins. That's cute. Yeah, look. Oh, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Working in the fields again, are you? Isun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Sasano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Miami, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. Many reveal valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Yeah, we sure know how to talk to people in this game. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. You have to pop around here to buy it. So here's a cool little thing we can do. Take your power slash and just... Yup! And there it all goes. Rice balls. Hell yeah. Bale of rice. Alright, I'm not sure if that says consumable, but sure. Maybe for a dog. Oh, that looks broken. You know what to do. I ain't over it. Make some little touch-ups. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present, I better get started. Let's go see some of the other villagers before we go check up on her. A little boy over here. Well, hello. What happens if I bark at you? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This game is one of the only games to have a dedicated bark button on your circle. A white wolf. Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could be my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field that my mom attends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug them. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Alright, well, you know what? Let's do it. You having fun following me, friend? So once we start digging, this good old mama is going to start chasing us. Yeet! I consumed a turnip. Consume. She's going to try to punch us, but we can actually just hit the thing on her head with a power slash. Does the job. But she will be back to hit us again, so just repeat the process over and over again and get your turnips. This music is great. Although this is kind of an early version of a song we'll actually be hearing later that gets even better. I don't remember exactly when that starts, but it'll start, that's for sure. Man, I'm letting her get real close. It's a little terrifying. Oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've managed to break... You've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it! Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Get some praise. This is basically the reward for doing side quests in this game, is praise. And I'll show you what praise does in a moment. Oh my god, I've never heard her sing. There's actually something kind of cute about that. A white wolf? Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, then riding a wolf are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. I better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Now whatever shall I do? Well, the only power that we have so far. We Bob Rossed it into life. And there it appears. A new drying pole! Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful! Time to dry the laundry. You would still seem upset. What's going on? Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer. My laundry would dry in a second. Well, I know what to do. Circles. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pull and now this. Will the miracles ever cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. I don't know what voice I was giving her. You know, yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. Let's go over here. Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be the descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Can we cut this? We can cut it. I am the greatest. Wake up, old man. If that didn't wake him up, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Righto. Let's get out of here. One more thing I want to check. Right over here. Boy seems concerned. What you doing with this big rock? Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock. My body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Turns out it is, old man. I'm gonna have to take care of this. Oh, that's just immature. Don't you know any better? So when he does that, power slash. No shield can stop us. Boop. Like that. Demon Fangs can disappear, so I highly recommend picking them up the moment they pop out. Very cool. bonus. The amount of yen you make off a fight will highly depend on how much damage you've taken and how quickly you beat the battle. Getting that little symbol that right there that was like a cherry blossom tree is basically like an S rank. You accumulated praise. You suddenly started glowing. Alright. I can teach you guys. So this game has a little bit of some RPG elements. As you can see, we have praise, and we have things that we can put our praise towards that help grow them. Now there are some Zelda-like items in this game, particularly heart containers or pieces of heart, where we can raise our solar energy that way. We're not really going to find any of those for the most part, so praise is going to be a good way to raise up these things. Now personally, I always focus ink pot over solar energy. If you're pretty good at dodging most of the telegraphed attacks in this game, this is going to matter more. But do it at your own pace. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. I went and blocked the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives in the village here, right? So you must know that guy Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's a descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Crazy taxi! Hey, come on down now, everybody. We're going to Susano's house. Right down in there. Gracefully falling. Yeah. What the? Ugh. Ugh. I feel so well rested. I planned to I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Who are you? What business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? I got caught on the stair there. This is a great song. This game has a really awesome soundtrack. He's quivering in his boots. Get right over here. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohenboku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano. Yep, none other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait! A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen that guy train seriously ever. Let's go find out. I went running off over here. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no! Can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Well, I think we just helped somebody start making some sake, so let's go check that out. Right into their doors. Just a wolf entering their buildings, I guess. Man, I really love these pettings. That's cool. You're interested in how to brew sake, aren't you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. No, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Freaking cool, dude. We got some Vista of the Gods. I remember back in 2006, Vista of the Windows. This playthrough is not going to be good. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous home-brewed sake? Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day! Good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin! I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. You shall not get off so easy next time, dummy. Let me get mentally prepared here. Okay, here I come. Okay, now this time we're actually gonna do it. I'm gonna help Susanoo cut down this stuff. Feast your eyes on this, Susanoo style, exploding implosion. Huh? Hiya! Susanoo style, exploding implosion. Yeah, I'm not sure how that it just makes the bottom half disappear, but that's amazing! You slide that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you were Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? No, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the greatest Susanoo work his magic. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness of a great art. Yeah? So we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun! Isun, Isun, Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word! Ah, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. I don't think... Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake! I must apologize. I would like to reward you, and I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Now my body stands firmly here, within the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of the nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Bork. Let's go outside real quick. Outside of Kamiki village. Land of the loading screens. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least, it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. You better watch where we're going. You can look at the actually, I don't know if I've ever done that before, because I've never needed it. Alright. So, just to introduce you to the world that we are in right now. This is going to be our overworld. There are a few in good old Nippon Okami. Ami, that's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over in any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil have taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as curse zones. I've never seen one this big. It's with all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree's an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects the nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. How the heck would you do that anyway? So in the overworld we have these scrolls. These are demon scrolls, and whenever you bump into one, it starts a fight. Now, we could fight all these enemies, but we also have the ability to leave. So let me show you what that does. When you find one of these opening spots, the moment it turns red, you can leave. Now the demon scroll will still be by, so you can fight it again. If the walls of the battle, which we'll encounter soon, are red, that means it cannot be escaped. Now these curse zones, you don't want to step into. So we're going to do it anyway. Holy cow, this is bad. It looked like your regular curse zone from back there, but the evil here is far worse close up. You would curse a normal person in a flash. I'm afraid it might even rob you of your power. So now we're losing ink pots. There's no real reason to be inside of these, so might as well just stay out. I thought there was a save point around here, but I guess there's not. For the most part, because we don't actually gain anything other than yen for doing fights in this game, I'll be avoiding demon scrolls for the most part. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like the earthquake from a lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream here, but it up and vanished when this curse zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I wanted was to live with the nature in peace, man, and now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man. I hope Mother Earth kept him safe. So I think this is a good stopping point. We'll head into here in the next episode of Okami. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace.